Hey, how's it going? Well, we are at Ghost Recon Breakpoint Beta weekend, and that's something I have been looking forward to ever since I played the online technical test, which I'm going to refer to as the alpha because it's much shorter to say. Okay, so am I now going to tell you all about Ghost Recon Breakpoint? No. If you want to know all about Ghost Recon Breakpoint, go watch another video because people are going to tell you much more about it. They know much more than I do, and they'll do a much better job. That is not what I'm here to do. What I'm going to do is tell you my opinion. And my opinion might be something you're interested in, or it might not. That's up to you. It's okay. I'm entitled to my opinion, and I'm going to give it. And what I'm going to give you my opinion on is the difference between the alpha and the beta. Mainly the intro. So the intro is the bit that I first noticed, because in the alpha they did a fantastic job. Both the alpha and the beta, exactly the same thing happens. You come in on a helicopter, you then choose your character, you then see the scene where your helicopter crashes and you're upside down. You don't quite know what happened, but you've crashed, you're in a tree, you're upside down. You watch another chopper being taken out by what looks like a swarm. It's probably a swarm of drones, but something swarm happens and the helicopter blows up, and you then drop out of your helicopter from a tree, which is going to hurt. You land on the floor, make some groaning noises as you would, and you get up and you take the pistol from your fallen soldier friend who's next to you. So you're hurt, you have a pistol. Now in the alpha, something very clever happens, or I think it's clever anyhow. What happens is you see in the distance coming towards you about 6 soldiers, and you can hear their conversation, and you can't really make them out at first. You can hear their conversation. You aim your pistol in the distance, and you start to mark these guys, and you can see them coming towards you. And I think it even has like numbers of how far they are away from you. So they're coming towards you. 6 guys. They're not injured. They don't have pistols, or they might have pistols, but they also have much bigger guns. So you are outnumbered, you are outgunned, and you are hurt. Then you try and move. And you can barely move. You literally can barely move. You are badly injured. The first task is to find bandages. Now, bandages are only on the other side of the chopper. So you go over there to the bandages, and your health bar is kind of not right. There's something wrong with your health bar. That's because it's damaged. So even if you had a syringe to give you like a medipack boost, it wouldn't work because your health bar is broken. Use the bandages to repair the wounds on your arms and the one on your leg, and each repair repairs a health bar. So you've got 3 parts to your health bar. As you put the 3 bandages on, you repair your health bar. Now at that point, you're now hobbling a little quicker, but you're still hobbling. You're still in bad shape. So you veer left and you're off to like a hut that's not that far away, but it is far enough. But when you get to the hut, you then have a syringe that then fills the health bars and puts you back to full health. And the way this is good is the first thing it does is it makes you feel very vulnerable. It makes you realize the sense of what's actually happening in the game, and that is that you are not the hunter, you are the hunted. And it really brings that home. And it also demonstrates through like a little mini tutorial without actually being a tutorial how the health system works. Because before you know what buttons to press for what guns are and what maps are and all the rest of it, the first thing you learn is bandages repair my health slots, and then I can fill them with a syringe. So you learn that very quickly, straight away, no messing around. At that point you then carry on, and the alpha and the beta are kind of quite similar. I personally think the alpha did it better. The other thing that's interesting is when you get to the safe house, it's not really a safe house, it's like a little area in a cave, but it works very similar to the Division safe houses. And here you can regroup with your buddies, you can match make, it's like a lobby, and you can sit down and buy things from the shops, and various things are going to happen in that little hub. But the idea is you can match make with a lobby there, and then when you leave the front door of that safe house, you're then now in your own instance with whoever you brought with you. Great, all works the same. Alpha was a bit rough with the textures and various things missing. Beta looks much better, so the guys have been doing a fantastic job. You know, really, really good. The difference is when you leave this safe house, this aero in place. In the Alpha, you literally had some motorbikes and a four-wheel drive vehicle. The motorbikes handled terribly, and you could often flip them around on themselves, and they're just a pain in the backside. So you get in maybe the 4x4. The first objective is donkeys away. It is miles away, a long, long way away, right on the shore. And you're nowhere near the shore. It's right on the shore. So you've got to go an awful long way. So, you know, you do what you do, you get on the bikes, you explore somewhere, you very quickly run into trouble, you've got to hide in different places where there's armoured vehicles moving around and whatever else. Again, it gives you a really good feel for your foes and what they're capable of and the different types of foes. And then you also come across different things, like I came across an outpost and took some guys out and got some better weapons and whatever else and skilled up. So by the time you go from Erwin to your first objective, you've run through several different types of people, several different circumstances. You've skilled up a little bit. You've found some, you know, biovac camps, which are basically fast travel points, and blah blah blah. So when you get to the end, there's been some journey you've undertaken. And yeah, it takes a little while to do that, but you know, we're not in any hurry. That was very good. I like that. The beta, you walk straight out the front door, and there's a helicopter sat right in front of you. So you get in it and just go off. Now, this is too easy. This is way too easy. If you want to get in a helicopter, you should earn it. Now, in the Alpha, I got a helicopter, but I went into a base and took out 20 guys guarding the helicopter. Then I took the helicopter. You know, I worked at it, I earned it. I actually ranked up my class, my sharpshooter class, doing this. And you know, I woke them up at certain points. I had to go and hide somewhere and get in the old, you know, prone camo and whatever else. And all the things you've seen, I had to do in order just to get over to the first objective. So that really set the scene for me. In the beta, I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm quite happy jumping in a chopper and flying over there, but it kind of like, it just takes the whole point of it out. So I don't think they should do that. Which brings me back to another point. And that's the biovac vehicles. So when you're in Erwin, you can buy things. One of the things you can buy is vehicles. You can buy motorbikes, cars, sports cars, armoured cars, and you can unlock the helicopter. Whatever you buy, you can spawn out the biovac. So if you just get your head around what's happening here, you can be anywhere in the wildlands, not in a fight. Fast travel to biovac. Set up your buffs, pop a vehicle literally out of your underpants and pop it there. Come out the biovac, get in the vehicle. Too easy. Too easy. In the wildlands, in order to pop a vehicle out, you get the rails to drop your vehicle. It'd be a pickup truck and it's rubbish. If you want to get a armoured vehicle, you had to earn it. You had to do various missions to get that vehicle unlock. If you want a chopper, you have to do much more to get it. You had to earn it. Now you don't have to do that. So I think that is too easy. But I do understand the guys have to make the game available to all types of players, which brings me around to my next point. What is it with people like Battlefield players, like well-known Battlefield players who play tactically on Battlefield, that then jump into a game called Ghost Recon and play it like they're playing Halo, running around like lunatics on the back of vehicles with machine guns? Okay? This game is called Ghost Recon. 2 words, Ghost Recon. First word, ghost. Ghost means you go in and you go out like a ghost, like you're not there. The enemy shouldn't see you. If they do see you, pop, too late. Okay, that's the idea of ghost. Recon, second word, recon. Recon is to do with intelligence and how you scope the area. So you get to an area, you work out your objectives, you work out the threats, you work out your exits, your entrances, how you can take this out, how you can tackle it, how you can take people out best. You know, watch out for the heavies, watch out for the snipers. Snipers go first, Heavies, you have to shoot through their little hole in their helmets, and that's their only vulnerable point. So sometimes you have to shoot them on top of the head, get their attention, and pop them in the face before they raise up that massive chain cannon, okay? So it's all about tactics. Ghost Recon, yeah, that's how you play it. You play it like a Ghost in you Recon. If you're not playing the game like that, then you're not playing the game. You should be going off and playing something else. But I'm a bit fed up of seeing either Battlefield tactical players, playing Wildlands or Breakpoint in this case, like it's Halo. It's not. Bring your game, lads, because that's not how you play the game. The second one I've seen another YouTuber who's a big Wildlands player, clearly playing it on too easy, getting into a skirmish, guy shot him about 20 times and he's still going, and he takes him out with a knife. No. You put the difficulty onto extreme. Yeah, 3-4 bullets, you are down. That's how you play Ghost Recon. The other thing you do is you turn those stupid clouds off, the detection clouds, because you can't walk into an area and see a cloud and just move your gun around until you find the person. That's not cricket. You need to turn that stuff off, turn the clouds off, extreme difficulty, cloud detection off, and then you have to use your recon abilities, second word, recon abilities, in order to scope the area, find the people. And I tell you what, you will not find all the people because the drone, thank heavens, does not see through walls. So you will scope the area, pick up the points, go in there, and some guy who's been inside the building will pop out and surprise you. And that's why you got to like scope the area, move in, scope the area again, get 2 or 3 of you flanking from different areas. That's the whole point. That's how you play Ghost Recon. That's how you play Ghost Recon Breakpoint. I do understand the dev team cannot just make a game for me. They have to make a game for everybody because then everybody can buy it, pay them money, they pay the staff, put money into making another great game. I get it. And at that point, I have to take my hat off to the dev team because the dev team have given you lots of things in the settings that you can change that. So you can play it like a Muppet on easy with detection clouds on, or you can play it properly. And the fact that it's flexible like that, and you can play it PvP, non-PvP, play it solo or with your buddies. You can play the main mission, you can do side missions, or you can just go out there and just go and shoot everybody in the base and raid all the goodies. Play it like you want to. And for that, I take my hat off to the dev team. So, do I enjoy Breakpoint? Yes, I am. I'm having a great time. I'm thoroughly enjoying it. Yes, the video sequences are a little rough, but I don't care. I don't really care about the video. It's just part of the story. What matters is the player physics and the gun physics. And both of those are bang on and will bang on in the alpha. And I don't care what people say. You're going to get a lot of flack. If you want to watch something that's fantastic for a video, watch a movie. Yeah, this is the game. What matters is your player physics, your gun physics, the AI and how it works. And that is really good. So, time to play some more.